James, you joined the club from Coventry City in the summer. How have you found the first few months?
Yeah, really enjoyable. Been made to feel at home. I knew the football club anyway, but having experienced the academy, coaching lifestyle here, now to experience the first team, it's been really enjoyable. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
As you said, you aren't a stranger to Northampton Town, having previously been the head of academy goalkeeping here. How excited were you to come back to the club?
Yeah, I think it's always been an aspiration of mine to work within the first team, having experienced, within non-league working first team, but never quite sort of making that step up just yet. The opportunity to come and work at the first team level with John, Mark and Colin at a club that is so close to home was an opportunity really that I just couldn't turn down, and it's been a really positive start for us.
Yeah, as you say, you're a local lad and you live in the area. Just how much pride do you take in representing your hometown?
Loads of pride. So lived in Northampton all my life, worked in Northampton. I've got friends, family living in Northampton. To be part of the football club in my hometown is massive pride for me and my family really.
With your experience working in the academy here and at Coventry City, obviously you know the stages of development needed to make it at the professional level. Is this why you one of those that you regularly you actively involve academy goalkeepers within the setup and in your first team training? Obviously we've seen it with Charlie Woods, Badgie, and the list goes on.
Yeah, I think it's important that the young goalkeepers understand and see an end point into what they're working towards. I think it's important that our scholars, certainly youth team goalkeepers, work at least once a week with the first team pros. That's who they're aspiring to be. They're the positions at the football club that they want to be in. I think if they don't understand it or see how those players work day to day, they're never going to really get it. So I think it's been invaluable this season since I've been here anyway. That the likes of Callum Cook, James Alger, Charlie Woods, and even the under-16s goalkeepers during half-term weeks, they've come in and they've worked alongside the first team goalkeepers because that experience for them is massively important for their development. They see how it is and they strive to then be better.
And part of striving to be better, obviously not so long ago you had an evening with the goalkeepers where you had from the age groups of the under-9s all the way up to the first team. Just how important is that for even the younger groups from the under-9s up to get that experience?
Yeah, I think the football club are lucky enough to have a full-time academy goalkeeper coach as well in Tom, and a part-time goalkeeper coach in Adam North, who was previously a scholar at this football club as well. So liaising with them and understanding their roles and what they're doing on a weekly basis with the under-9s to under-16s, that was first and foremost what I was asking them about. And then why not do a goalkeeper night? Why not bring all the goalkeepers together? We're very lucky at this football club to have two first team goalkeepers in Johnny Maxton and Liam Roberts, who they were under-8s, they were under-9s, they were under-12 goalkeepers before, and I think they spoke quite openly about how they would have loved that sort of experience at that age. So if we're in positions to do things like that, then why not? And I think that the night proved to be invaluable for those younger goalkeepers and the coaches, myself, Tom and Adam included in that.
And it's been a good start to the season on the pitch, especially in the goalkeeping department. Obviously Liam Roberts has established himself as a fan favourite, Johnny Max had settled in well, and of course Charlie Woods made his first team debut earlier this season as well. You must enjoy working with them.
Yeah, I do, and credit to the recruitment and Dan Watson, who was here last season. I take no credit in bringing those three goalkeepers to the club. They were here already. So credit to those that made that happen. But since my time here, Liam, Johnny, Charlie, they've been brilliant. Liam's performances week in week out have been consistent. The clean sheets, I know it's a team performance. Defensively, we've been excellent, but there has been games where Liam has had to make important saves. Johnny Maxted complements that on a daily basis. It's not just about those performances that Liam puts in on a Saturday. Day to day in training. Liam, Johnny Maxted, Charlie Woods. It's a collective effort. And Liam goes out there on a Saturday having worked really hard in the week in training, being pushed by the other goalkeepers in the group. So it's a collective effort, and I'm delighted that Liam has continued his fine form more recently. So,
and obviously going back to your rival at the club, you've obviously worked with John Brady before. How did that all come about, and was that a relationship you were excited to renew?
Yeah, so I worked within the youth team setup for a number of years before John joined, and then John did join, and he complemented that by successful FA Youth Cup runs and solid back-to-back performances in leagues and cups. So I've known John from non-league experience anyway, so I understand how he operates. And when he gave me a call to see if I'd be interested in kind of joining the football club again, working alongside him again, it was one I couldn't turn down, because what you get with John. He tells you how it is, his experience and his passion. It's infectious, and it's good to be around.
And obviously, how did you yourself get into goalkeeping? Because obviously you were not a professional goalkeeper, but you find yourself in a first team role, which a lot of current goalkeeper coaches have been professionals. How did you go about making?
Yeah, I mean, I was a failed goalkeeper. I wasn't a very good goalkeeper. I played local non-league, local junior football within the town, but I wasn't very good. But I had a passion for coaching, and I found things that I missed when I needed to improve as a goalkeeper. That you couldn't get the extra coaching, you couldn't get that specific goalkeeper coaching, or a specific person that you could speak to help improve your game. So I look at all these ex-professionals that drop out of playing and go into coaching, and that's brilliant. They can share the experiences and knowledge that I don't have. Sorry, the experiences that I don't have. But I've been coaching now for nearly 20 years, and I think you learn and you pick up things when you're working with grassroots goalies, you're working with non-league goalkeepers, and you're working with professional goalkeepers. That that experience is invaluable for me, and I think being able to kind of share those experiences that I've picked up throughout those many years of coaching, it's helping me and steering me well now when I'm in this first team environment working with the goalkeepers we have.
Yeah, so do you think that, obviously you said the professional goalkeepers that become coaches, they might have experience that you don't have, but do you think the knowledge you've had through the extra years of coaching can give you a different edge and a different...
Yeah, but also surrounding yourself and asking people and these experienced goalkeepers, it's not a case of just going off your back and assuming what you're doing is right. There's still been plenty of goalkeepers that I've spoken to, and plenty of experienced goalkeeper coaches that I speak to regularly, to understand, am I doing things right? Is there things I should be doing? Can you come in? Can you have a look at a couple of my sessions? Because I'm always learning as well. I'm still a young coach, and like you said, I don't have that playing experience, but I do have a lot of experience coaching, whether it be non-league or grassroots. So I think when you're working on these coaching badges and you're picking up all these little bits and bobs from all these experienced ex-professionals, as well as tutors that work within UEFA and the FA, you do pick up a lot of understanding and a lot of knowledge. So for me, I'm still learning, but I will look at those ex-professionals to help it if they feel like I could add something or could improve something. So.
And obviously at the time of recording, we sit second in the league. We spoke about the goalkeeping department, but just as the season as a whole, how have you found the start to life here?
Yeah, brilliant, really. It's been a fantastic start. The clean sheets are becoming more and more, which is great. And I think long may it continue, really. We're almost at the halfway stage of the season now. You'd like to think that if we can continue the first half of the season into the second half of the season and be in this position at the end of the season, then happy days. But we know we've got a lot of work to do, lots and lots of games, thick and fast. It's tough division. Everyone can beat everybody, so we just got to keep on doing that, and hopefully, touch wood, we can be injury free, especially in the goalkeeping department as well, because it's been such an important part of the season so far. So fingers crossed we can keep a nice clean bit of health and push on in the second half of the season.
Perfect, thank you.